Welcome to Ingrid and Chris. Tonight, we're about to go on an exciting journey to a place filled with wonder, magic, and adventure. Get cozy and let's begin. In a peaceful land far away, there was a place known only to a few, the Magical Meadow. The meadow was always filled with the most vibrant wildflowers, glowing softly in the sunlight. It was said that deep within the meadow there lay a secret portal that led to another world, a place filled with wonders beyond imagination. One sunny afternoon, 3 friends were exploring the meadow. Drake the dragon, although small for a dragon, had the heart of a lion. His scales shimmered in the light, and he was always eager for adventure. Nia the Squirrel, quick and full of energy, loved to climb trees and chatter away about her discoveries. Then there was Elder the Tortoise, slow but incredibly wise, always reminding his friends to think before acting. As they wandered through the meadow, Drake noticed something unusual. Beneath a tall, glowing flower, the ground seemed to sparkle. "Look at this!" Drake called out, his tail flicking with excitement. "There's something magical here!" Nia scurried over, her tiny paws touching the sparkling ground. "I've never seen anything like it," she said, her eyes wide with curiosity. Elder took a slow step forward, his wise eyes observing the scene. "That, my friends, might be the entrance to something extraordinary," he said. "Legends speak of a hidden portal in the meadow, but only the pure of heart can find it." Drake's heart raced. "Do you think we found it?" Elder nodded slowly. "It's possible. But if it is the portal, we must tread carefully." With their hearts full of curiosity and excitement, the friends decided to investigate further. Drake gently touched the sparkling ground with his paw, and suddenly the earth beneath them began to shimmer. The air around them grew warmer, and a soft light enveloped the entire meadow. Before they knew it, the ground opened up beneath them, revealing a glowing portal. It swirled with colors, blues, purples, and golds, and invited them to step through. "This must be it!" Nia exclaimed, her tail twitching with excitement. Elder, ever cautious, nodded. "We must stick together," he said. "Once we enter, we may not know where it will lead." With a deep breath, Drake stepped forward, and one by one, they entered the portal. As soon as they crossed the threshold, they found themselves in a place unlike any they had ever seen. They were standing in the middle of an enchanted forest, where the trees sparkled with magic. The air was filled with the scent of sweet flowers, and glowing butterflies fluttered around them. "Wow!" Drake said, his eyes wide with wonder. "This place is incredible!" Nia scampered up a nearby tree, her paws glowing as she touched the bark. "Everything here is magical!" But Elder, wise as ever, noticed something in the distance. A large glowing castle stood on the horizon, its towers reaching high into the sky. "That's where we need to go," he said, pointing with his slow but steady hand. As the friends made their way through the enchanted forest, they encountered all sorts of magical creatures, talking rabbits, glowing owls, and even a mischievous fox that played tricks on them. But nothing could deter them from their goal. When they reached the glowing castle, they were greeted by 2 guardians, tall and majestic creatures made of light. Their voices were gentle, but filled with authority. "Who enters the Castle of Wonders?" one guardian asked. "We are travelers from the meadow," Drake replied, standing tall. "We've come seeking the secret of this world." The guardian smiled softly. "To discover the secret of the Castle of Wonders, you must prove yourselves. There are 3 challenges you must face, one for each of you. Only by working together can you succeed. For the first trial, Drake was tasked with using his bravery to cross a wide magical bridge that appeared to be invisible. The catch: the bridge would only appear when Drake trusted in himself. Drake took a deep breath and stepped forward, feeling his heart race. At first, nothing happened, but as he focused on the belief in himself, the bridge began to shimmer into view. With careful steps, he crossed the bridge, his friends cheering him on from the other side. For the second trial, Nia was challenged to gather 3 glowing stones hidden in the forest. The catch? The stones were hidden deep inside tall, twisting trees that changed their shape each time she got close. But Nia, quick and clever, darted from tree to tree, using her speed to outsmart the tricky forest. Within moments, she had gathered all 3 stones, her tail flicking with excitement. For the final trial, Elder was asked to solve a riddle, one that had stumped many before him. The guardian presented the riddle, and Elder thought carefully, his eyes closing in concentration. After a few moments, he smiled. "I have the answer," Elder said softly, and as soon as he spoke the solution, the gates to the crystal room opened. Inside the castle, at the heart of the crystal room, stood the crystal of wonder, glowing with all the colors of the rainbow. The friends gathered around it, their hearts full of awe. "This is the secret of the enchanted world," one of the guardians explained. "The crystal of wonder is powered by the bravery, wisdom, and friendship you have shown today." Drake, Nia, and Elder stood together, proud of what they had accomplished. "Let this adventure remind you that even the smallest among you can achieve great things," the guardian said. "And remember, the magic of the meadow and the enchanted world will always be with you." With that, the friends were guided back to the portal, returning to the magical meadow where their journey had begun. As the portal closed behind them, Drake, Nia, and Elder smiled at each other, knowing they had shared an adventure they would never forget. The meadow glowed softly around them, the stars twinkling in the sky above. The end. Thank you for joining us on tonight's magical adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more enchanting bedtime stories from Ingrid and Chris. Sweet dreams, and we'll see you next time.